Yes, guys, how are you? We're back on our episode. It's episode 3, right?
Yes.
If not episode 4.
Yes.
Yes, where we are continuing about our love story, right? Our journey through our love story, through our marriage, everything that we went through.
Yes.
Yes. So today you're going to be discussing, we're going to be answering a question that most people always ask, sweetheart. Right?
Yeah. Okay, so guys, how are you? So today I'm gonna be questioning my husband. There's this burning question that a lot of people have been asking throughout, and we have never answered it nicely.
Yes.
We have never responded to it
Yes.
So today we decided to respond that he is going to respond because it's directed to him, right?
Yes.
Are you ready for the question, Sirat?
I'm ready.
Okay, so a lot of people have been asking. Let me just direct this to you.
Yes.
A lot of people have been asking, how did you manage to change? You have been telling us that you were not a good husband before, you know.
Yes.
You have not been giving a full time to your family.
Yes.
You know, we have heard you say a lot of things that there came a time you changed.
Yes.
This means you are not a good person before.
Yes.
The life you were living before the turning point, the life you were living in your marriage before you decided to change.
Yes.
How were you surviving? And let me just start with how were you surviving before I go to how you changed. How were you surviving? What was that life that you were living?
You know, thank you. This is the most powerful question, and it's a very, 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 very powerful, you know, because it's very important.
Yes.
It's very, very important because the moment you just realize that you are moving in a wrong path is the moment that you realize that you are now ready for the future. You know what I mean? So
can I just cut you a bit?
Okay.
Can you tell us in detail when you're going offline? Because someone is here, they don't know they're going offline.
Oh yeah.
Before you tell us the turning point, tell us how you were surviving your life.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me be honest with you. I was not a responsible husband. I used to be that man who could go out every weekend.
Yes.
You understand? Sleeping out. Sometimes I would come back home in the morning around 8, 9 a.m., you know, breakfast time, you know, and I could not care what my wife would say because sometimes obviously I would find her angry. You understand?
Yes.
I would find her angry. She's mad at me. She's angry. She wants to know where I was and stuff.
Yeah.
But because I was that pompous, you know, I was too selfish. I couldn't give her that attention of responding or apologizing.
Yes.
You know, and again, the circle that I was surrounded with, you know, those people whereby they would say, no man, you know, women, you don't listen to women, you know, we're the men of their house, you know, we are the bosses of a marriage, you understand?
Right.
So sometimes you will be filled, your mind will be filled up with information that is wrong.
Toxic things.
Yeah, toxic things, but you don't know because you are involved, you know, with wrong people. We are involved with the wrong people, you know, wrong association, you understand?
So can we say there's also peer pressure in adults?
I feel it's
still there.
I feel it's there. I feel there's a lot of peer pressure in adults whereby, you know, you end up doing things that other people are doing because you want to fit in. You understand? You want to be like them. You understand? You don't want to be like that man who's maybe you allow your wife to rule you or to, you know what I mean?
Yes.
You understand? Most men they feel like they should which word am I looking for? I'm looking for this word whereby you don't listen to anyone. You understand? What you say goes. You understand?
All right.
What you say goes.
Yeah.
You understand? So you want to be like them, you know. So at the end of the day, you come back home. Even my phone, you know, I used to be that guy whereby I could keep my phone to myself. Sometimes we would fight with you, baby. You remember?
Yeah, I remember.
We would fight with you for the password. I don't want with my password. Why I don't want with my password? Because obviously there will be things that I'll be doing, people that I'll be talking to that maybe I know if you see the messages you will feel offended. You understand? You start a fight because there is no way that I could hide a phone from you whereas I'm clean.
Yeah,
you understand?
that's true.
So all those things, you know. So that's why I realized, you know what, this is not going anywhere.
Yes.
This is not going anywhere. I really need to change.
Who told you to change? What made you change? Like, what came into your mind? Like, how did you decide to change? When did that mind of turning point come? Like, I want to understand.
I want to tell people the honest truth, and I really want to make it clear. Because there is no one who can change a person.
All right.
There is no one who can change a person.
Meaning I never changed you.
You never changed me, sweetheart.
Okay.
You only change when you want to change.
All right.
It's a personal decision that you make, whereby you say to yourself, I want to change.
All right.
There's nothing that you can do, sweetheart, or there's nothing that you did that made me change. Remember, we could fight every night that I come back, every morning that I come back, we would fight. But all those things, they never changed me. But I just got to myself to a point whereby I told myself, I sat with myself down and I did a self introspection whereby I saw that, you know what, all these things that I'm doing, they're not benefiting me.
Yeah.
They're actually destroying me.
Okay.
They're actually destroying what I have with my family. You understand? I don't have family. I don't have time with my family. My kids, they don't know me.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
understand? My kids, they don't know me. They don't know their father.
Yeah, that's true.
I just come in. Maybe they are sleeping already. I leave. They're sleeping already. Or I leave the time they are going to school.
Yeah, that's
so you understand? You think about all those things. Then you say. Then you make a decision. So it's all about making a decision. What do you really want in your life?
All right.
You understand? So yeah, that's when I decided to change.
Okay, let me ask you something. How is life after the change? Are you not in prison? How do you feel? How is life after the change? How do you feel? Can you tell us the changes that are positive, or what's going on? Just
I want to be honest with you and with everyone. Ever since I made that decision that I want to change, my life has been different. My life has been beautiful. You know, the peace of mind is very, very important in a person. In fact, let me say, a peace of mind is very, very important in a marriage.
Yeah, that's
true. A marriage with no peace of mind is a disaster. You understand? So a peace of mind is something that you create for yourself and for the other person. Right. You understand? You create the peace of mind. Even my kids now, they have a peace of mind because they play with their dad. They are happy with their dad. They joke around. You understand? We play. We know each other better now with my kids because I spend time with them.
Yes.
And the only way to know somebody better is whereby when you spend time with them more. That's when you true. even the time that I was astray. If I tell you the truth that I didn't know you better.
Yeah, that's true.
I only knew you better now that I spend more time with you. Now I know what makes you, what tickles your heart, you know, what touches you. You understand? I now know all those things because I now spend time. I devoted myself to say, you know what? I really want to be a good man. I really want to be a good father to my kids. You understand? Yeah, so now I believe my life is and I've achieved so many things. Because now I don't have time and money to waste.
Yeah, that's true.
Doing other things, doing wrong things. You understand? Everything that I get now is I will make sure that it is managed properly.
Okay.
You understand? Because I'm now involving my family. My family is now part of everything that we do.
All right.
You understand? So I believe I've answered you. And even if I take a picture of the past and the picture of now, you could see that, you know what, now I'm at a happy place. Now I'm at a better place.
You're glowing.
Sometimes you could say you are happy because you are having parties, you know, you're going all over. But that's not happiness because it doesn't have peace.
Because you'll be hating the one that you love.
Amen.
Right?
Amen.
Okay, so what advice, in conclusion, what advice can you give someone who is still in the life that we're living? Yes. Someone who is still lost, you know.
Yes.
What can you tell them?
Yes.
What can you tell them, like?
Yes. When I tell you this, I want to tell you now how I've managed to do it.
Okay.
How I've managed to do it. How I've managed to do it. Number one, I cut off the association.
Okay.
The type of people that I was hanging around with, I had to cut the ties. Yeah. You understand? I had to cut off the ties with people that I knew that, you know what, if I'm with them, it's either we're going to party, it's either we are discussing, we are just doing wrong things. I had to cut them off.
So actually, there is a certain type of friendship that you can actually tell, Okore, this one is bringing me to the drain.
Yes.
You even know.
Yes.
Even though at times you as man, okay, as you.
Yes.
As Martin.
Yes.
Even though you knew this one is not a good friend, but because of the pressure, you connect with them.
Yes.
But you actually know this one is not a good company.
But you get to a point now when you sit with yourself, like I said before, you do a self introspection and just realize, you know what,
I don't need
but
this one.
I've been all over, like for a long time. Where is this really taking me to? You understand? Where is this really taking me to? Then you realize it's not taking you anywhere. Then you say, you know what, I really need to change. I really need to change. So when I number one, I cut off friendship. Number two, I divorced myself from things that I knew could, if I do these things, they would take me back. You understand? One, I divorced myself from going out to those public places where I knew that if I go there, it's not benefiting me. You understand? So there's a lot of things that I divorced myself from, and I dedicated myself to my family. I stopped drinking. I just drink here and there, and when we
that
party,
one,
yes.
Let me just tell the people on this one.
Yes.
This man, when I met him, he was not drinking.
Yes.
Not to even test
Yes.
beer. But because of influence, I'm just adding on that. Because of bad influence,
yes.
he started drinking.
Yes.
It was a surprise to me because I knew that my man does not drink.
Amen.
So I agree with you on that one.
Yes.
Yes.
So I divorced myself from certain behaviors. You understand? Certain behaviors. Because sometimes some things that you entertain yourself when you're alone, you know that alone time is very, very important. The things that you entertain doing when you are alone, when you think no one is watching you, if you entertain those things, they will take you to a drain. They will destroy you because it will become a habit and it will sit inside you, whereby it will be difficult to control. So you start working on that. You start working on the behavior that you become when you are alone. You start working on them. Or sometimes entertaining people. You start divorcing yourself from entertaining anyone, because sometimes you entertain people when that thing that is called flirting. Talking just to people, especially a different sex. You understand? You'll be talking, you end up being naughty. You end up being naughty. So you don't know what that's going to lead. So those are dangerous things that you should avoid, and make sure that when you say you want to change, be focused. Know what you want. Like when I changed, I came home and I said, sweetheart, I apologized for everything that I did. For everything that I knew that I did wrong, that I wronged her. You understand? Then I told her, sweetheart, I want to change. I want to become better. I want to be. She was shocked at first because she thought maybe it's just a saying. You understand? But the first weekend when she saw me at home, she asked me, "Are you here? You're not going anywhere?" Then I said, "No, baby. I told you that I want to be here." I started building the friendship with my wife. I started building the friendship with my kids. I started building that thing whereby the bond that was missing between us, we started working on it so that it can become better and stronger. You understand? So now I feel like I'm at a happy place. I feel like I'm strong. I don't have anything to fear. I feel like I've got that peace of mind that everyone needs. Guys, it's very important to have that peace of mind. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing.
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Martin. Thank you so much for sharing with us.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it.
Yes.
I don't want to add more or add less. But guys, thank you so much for joining us on our episode.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Remember to subscribe, guys, and stick around for another episode. It was lovely, guys. The fact that you are here, guys, thank you so much for the love and support. We really appreciate you. Come back, guys, for the next episode where we're going to be telling you more about our marriage, about our journey. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Love you.
Love you.